It's the end of March 2009. We come to France for this loft visit, which I've been looking forward to very much. This is Lou McGee, Timon, Barcelona Challenge Lofts. This is John Timon. He's one of the partners in the Barcelona Challenge. Good morning, John.
Morning, Keith.
Tell us roughly where we are in France.
Well, we're actually in the village of Hernicourt, which is in the Nord-de-Pas-Calais region in northern France. We're about, I suppose, 30 miles from the Belgian border, and this is an area where it's a bit of a hotbed. A lot of pigeon fanciers, several thousand fanciers here, and they have done quite well in international racing. So John and I looked at this particular area, and we fell in love with this particular small holding, and John put the offer in, and of course bought it 2 years ago.
Yeah, so what was the idea behind the lofts then?
Well, basically, John and Lou decided to move to France, and we discussed it, and we thought it was a good idea that if we're going to compete in the international racing on an even keel without the channel to cross, there was quite a few guys from England were interested in putting birds out here. So that's really how it all came about. You know, I said to John, well, why don't you run it as a One Loft Race from Barcelona and compete in mainly Barcelona, but offer other internationals as well. So quite a few people were interested, and you know, the idea was brought into fruition. And John, of course, and Lou have worked very hard to set it all up. I mean, I've been back in England most of the time, and they've done all the hard work and getting the lofts set up, and we've done the adverts. We've got a lot of good pigeons here from top class fanciers all over the UK.
How many pigeons have you got here?
Well, we have about, at the moment, I think there's 196 yearlings that obviously they'll be raced this year down to Limoges, which is about 350 miles. And on top of that, of course, this year we have 82-year-olds for Barcelona.
This is John McGee, formerly of Worthing in Sussex. Good morning, John.
Morning, Keith.
You're the proprietor of this establishment then?
Yeah. We set up the lofts here. Yeah, it's a nice place to be. France.
Beautiful. Yeah, it's a beautiful. I love to live in France.
Yeah, it's lovely. It really is.
It's a particularly nice spot here.
Yeah, beautiful views and everything.
Yeah.
Good location for the pigeons.
Yeah. So obviously you're managing the pigeons. Can you tell me one or two things about the old bird management?
The old bird management is obviously, as you know, it's the Barcelona Challenge, and therefore Barcelona has 2-year-olds.
Yeah.
So we as young birds, they're very heavily trained.
Yeah.
And then as yearlings, we give them 4 or 5 races up to 350 miles. And then after the yearlings, then we've got the 2-year-olds, obviously.
Yeah.
As 2-year-olds, they'll have three preparation races, again up to about 350 miles, and a 3-week delay, 4 weeks for Barcelona.
Yeah. What system do you race them on?
We're racing them on the roundabout system.
Yeah.
And the day before Barcelona, they will be coupled, put together, with straw and everything, and left with open hole.
Yeah, a bit of a wind up.
Yeah, for a wind up for the Barcelona.
Yeah. Will you send hens and cocks?
Hens and cocks, yeah. And the following year, any pigeons that are kept in here after the 2-year-olds that are activated, they have Barcelona, and then 4 weeks later you've got Pigeon International.
So you can have a go at 2 internationals with the 2-year-olds?
When they're 3-year-olds.
Yeah, 3-year-olds, yeah.
2-year-olds, just the one. Once we get them from Barcelona, they're finished. Then as 3-year-olds, they'll have Barcelona and then Perpignan as well.
Yeah. So you're bringing in pigeons from mainland England?
England, Ireland. We've got pigeons as well this year. We've got some from Germany. We've got pigeons coming from Belgium. We've had interest from America and Taiwan.
Absolutely
Taiwan.
brilliant. Yeah. So how many pigeons have you actually got in the lofts?
We've got 80 2-year-olds, which we started off racing them as yearlings last year with 99, and we ended up with 80 after some very difficult racing out here with wind and rain. And we've got 196 yearlings. Yeah,
it's fantastic. Fantastic. So you've got a great season to look forward to this year. This is your first season at Barcelona.
This will be our first year, as Barcelona.
Yeah,
so
great anticipation. Yeah. So, well, what's your training programme?
The training, we train quite heavily. Lou does all the training.
Your wife, yeah?
Yeah, I don't train, I'm here to see the birds come back in. But we take them up to 60 miles as yearlings, as young uns, and then again as yearlings there'll be like 40-50 mile training before we start racing them.
Yeah. Have you got a transporter?
Yeah, we got a Giraldi transporter trailer, so which is good, and we basket up when they're the young birds as well. They're basketed overnight. They get comfortable with the basket. They learn to drink out the drinkers. Yeah. So they're very at ease when they are, in the basket, which they would need to be for Barcelona.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. You say you train the babies heavy?
Yeah, we train most days.
How far do they go?
Again, up to about 60 miles.
Yeah. How about hawk problems? You got any hawk problems here?
No. We have the big, the kites and things like that, the bigger hawks. Yeah. Which, when the bigger hawks have got their territory, you don't see the smaller hawks.
No.
As when we was in England, I dread to think how many birds I had come back hawked. Yeah. And that was without obviously the birds that the hawks had killed. Yeah. Here, touch wood, we haven't had one bird back hawked. No. So and there doesn't seem to be a big problem with it.
This is the top quality. Training, John, when are we starting to do that?
The training Lou does, so she's got her training points that she goes to. Where are they?
Favant, which is 11 mile, and then Deloignes, which is 20 mile, and then down to Amiens, which is about 40 mile.
How many times a week is that, Lou?
Every day.
Every day?
Every day, weather permitting.
Do you let them all go together?
No, section by section. And then John can get them in this side.
Yeah, so it takes quite a long time to let them go.
Yeah.
Did you want a phone call? Do you have to phone him?
I have to phone him and say the first lot are up, and then he knows that 15 minutes after that, the next lot will be out. 15 minutes after that.
But we got the brick on sponsored us with the electronic clocking system. Yeah. So as they go in, we keep people informed on the internet of how the birds come from training as well. So everybody, as soon as they're back, we take the clock indoors, and Lou puts it on the internet and emails everybody so they can see how the birds are performing training as well. Yeah.
The Challenge Lofts are set in beautiful French countryside, and these two lofts over here at the edge of the property are John McGee's own personal lofts. This is your own personal left, then, John, so you race a few pigeons yourself?
Yeah, I race pigeons myself. When we first moved out here 2 years ago, I thought to myself, while we're building up the lofts for Barcelona, I had a little mess about sprinting last year with the yearlings. Yeah. We was racing 12 cocks. One of the cocks had 5 firsts, and one of the cocks had 4 firsts.
Yeah, brilliant. It's quite a hotbed around here for pigeons, isn't it?
Yeah, there's in the North Pas de Calais region, which isn't that great a region, there's between 8,000 and 10,000 pigeon fanciers.
Absolutely brilliant, isn't it? That's great competition, isn't it?
Yeah, it is big competition, yeah.
Yeah, so you raced 1 or 2 pigeons yourself, and as I say, you was a great fancier in mainland England, mate, once you won the Pau National.
Yeah, we had a lot of success with the pigeons we've raced, the same pigeons I'm racing today, the Jansons. Yeah. We won the Pau National, as you just mentioned, won the London South East Classic. We won the BICC.
Absolutely brilliant.
Open races, combines. Yeah. Before we come over, we did have a count up because I keep all my books and that, and we had over 400 first prizes.
Absolutely fantastic.
With these Jansen-based pigeons, and over 100 first feds. So yeah. Not bad.
Not bad at all, mate. And are these pigeons on the same system as they were in England?
Yeah. Well, I've done a double jealousy system in England as well. Yeah. But it takes a lot of time. I'm doing the Barcelona pigeons, so I've just gone back to the normal roundabout system. Yeah. So how long have you been in sport? I've had pigeons since I was 12. Yeah. And I'm 47 now, so. Yeah,
long time, mate.
Yeah, a while. Yeah.
Yeah. I just hope you had the old Barcelona off this year, mate.
Yeah, it'd be nice. Yeah, the good thing is with this Barcelona race, as you can appreciate, people are paying to send their pigeons here, so they're going to be sending their best. Yeah. So it's really uplifting for me knowing that you've got the people's best distance pigeons going to this 625 mile from Barcelona. It's a great buzz, and if we get 70 pigeons there this year, with the yearlings next year and the pigeons that carry on, we could be going to Barcelona with 200 pigeons next year. Yeah. And sitting in the garden waiting for 200 pigeons from Barcelona is going to be just madness. But can't wait.
This is a beautiful blue cock, John. What's this one?
Yeah, this is one of my Jansons.
Yeah.
He had 5 firsts last year. His mother's topped the Fed in England before we left, and her father is a half brother to my national winner. So
yeah, it's fantastic. The old family, after all these years, still winning, mate.
oh yeah.
Yeah, he's a beauty. So how do you feed the pigeons then, John?
We're feeding the pigeons with Bayer's food.
Yeah.
As Bayers, when they heard of what we was doing, racing the Barcelona Challenge, as he said, there's most of these other One Loft races, they just race young'uns.
Yeah.
So they was very keen to get on board with us, and they sponsor us our food.
Yeah.
And Patrick is he's their food management man that really knows all the nutritions and that of these foods. And he suggested that we do a certain system of feed.
Yeah.
So we're going to stick to his feed, as a lot of these international winners and that are fed on the Bayer's food and the system he suggests.
Yeah. What corns are they, John?
Well, they're Bayers, they're super widowwoods.
So you do the administration, do you, Lou?
I do, yeah. John's a bit useless on the computer, so...
Yeah, so you do on a computer?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Do all the emailing out, let people know what we're doing in the loft, what we're using on the food, what we're using in the water.
Yeah. So was it like a newsletter you email out to the members, is it? To the people?
No, not really, just keeping people up to date with what we're doing. I mean, sometimes it's probably useless information, but,
yeah,
you know, some people like to know what's going on.
I'll tell you, it's nice to be informed. It's nice to have a connection all the time, isn't it?
Yeah,
so people know what's going on.
Say they really appreciate.
Yeah, it's nothing worse than
emails.
putting a pigeon in the loft and you're not hearing nothing else about it,
No,
isn't it?
people seem to like it.
Yeah, I've seen your write-ups in the paper, mate. They're really good.
Thank you.
So you use the ETS in, John?
Yeah, we use the ETS, the Brick-on clocking system.
Yeah.
Brick-on Francis, who owns Brick-on, he comes out and he sets all the system up for us.
Yeah.
We've got the clocks, the 2 clocks, one for training and one for racing.
Yeah.
So we can we take indoors after all the trainers and the races and plug it in and send people all the results, and they can see how their pigeons are coming.
Yeah, is that the best system, you reckon?
I think so, but you know, everyone to their own opinion, obviously.
Yeah.
But the actual traps, which I can show you in a minute, the pads we've got that fold up, and these bits here go on the front.
Yeah, they're your traps.
Yeah, these are what they go through. The pad goes in here. I can set it up for you in a minute and show you. This slows them down so they correct themselves.
Yeah.
So you don't miss a pigeon on the entrance to the loft.
Yeah, it's a brilliant system though, mate, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
I think everybody would be on it eventually.
Yeah, and you never get any bad trappers because you're never chasing pigeons around to catch them.
No. Do you use the ETS on your own pigeons?
No.
You're still the old-fashioned clock?
Yeah, but my pigeons are very tame and that, and they come straight to me, so I'll just pick them up.
Yeah.